If you've seen the show before, you've heard me say that the enemy of the world-class performer is delusion. Delusion is the disease, objective reality is the cure. If you believe losing and maintaining weight is easy, and you're succeeding with that belief, hey, keep it and forget what I'm about to say. But for the rest of us, don't be afraid to see weight loss as a struggle. You have total control over whether you're going to succeed or not. So admitting it's tough only gets that distraction out of the way. Maybe this has happened to you. You're talking to someone who is telling you how easy it is to lose weight, or you're watching TV at 3 a.m. and some joker is talking about how the pounds are just melting off like magic. And you're thinking, hey, what's wrong with me? If this is so easy for everyone else, why is it so hard for me? I know a lot of people have thought this, and that's why it's better to just admit it's tough and move on. I mean, I'm a mental toughness coach, and I still have dreams about sitting on my lazy boy with a family-sized bag of Doritos and wolfing that sucker down until I'm licking the bag. And that's just a warm-up before I call the pizza guy. Now, I don't do that anymore because I can't, but I'd still like to, and that's the point. The good news about this is, as anyone who has lost weight knows, it's worth the price you have to pay. Being thin and healthy affects every aspect of your life in a positive way. All I'm saying is that you don't have to believe it's easy in order to succeed. Just make a decision and stick to it. It's that simple. So once you've made the decision to lose weight and you and your doctor have decided on a healthy diet and exercise program, it's time to move on to step number 2, developing the mental toughness to stick to your program for the rest of your life. I'm going to give you some of the best tools. Fat loser tool number 1. This is an action step from the Fat Loser program, and it's designed to get you into objective reality. What you do is take off all your clothes, stand in front of the mirror, the biggest mirror you have in your house, and describe what you see. Now, I got to tell you, I created this exercise when I was 40 pounds overweight, and it made me cry. Not a boo-hoo kind of a cry like a spank kid, but a how could I have done this to myself kind of cry, if you know what I mean. It made me sad and angry at the same time. Now, after you get dressed, write down what you saw and how it made you feel. Let your feelings pour onto the page until you've expressed every emotion and thought you experienced. This document will remind you later on when you start to feel weak of why you're losing weight. Read it every day for the first 3 weeks of your program to keep the pain of being fat fresh in your mind. Fat loser tool number 2. Start telling everyone around you the exact date when you will hit your weight goal. This will keep the pressure on you to stick to your program or face the embarrassment and possible ridicule of your inner circle. If you refuse to do this, you haven't really made a decision to lose weight. You're just playing around trying to cruise your way to weight loss. Give that up right now before you waste any more time, because it doesn't work. Weight loss is an all or nothing game. It's serious business. If you treat it like a hobby, you will fail. Fat loser tool number 3. Every time you're tempted to cheat, ask yourself this critical thinking question. Is what I'm about to do more of a middle class or more of a world class behavior? And when the answer comes back, middle class, follow up with another critical thinking question. Am I going for middle class or world class results? What you're doing is conditioning your brain to make distinctions in thinking and behavior and forcing it to consciously choose the thinking and behavior it believes will help you get what you want. The middle-class thinker has been conditioned to select instant pleasure over delayed gratification. Food is instant pleasure. The secret to this tool is reconditioning your brain to choose delayed gratification the majority of the time. The middle-class thinker chooses pleasure most of the time. World-class thinkers do just the opposite. Keep asking yourself, which one are you, and which one do you aspire to be? I'm heading toward a break, but when I return, more tools to help you win the battle of the bulge. Join me in a moment for more Secrets of Champions.